Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Veda Vithu. I hope you're all doing good. Before going into this video, please do click the subscribe button for more topics related to spirituality. Let's get into the video. Today in this video, we are going to see about a very interesting topic. It is about the final coming of God. He might be known with different names in different religion, in different languages, in different parts of the world, like the second coming of Jesus, Magdi, Maitreya, the 25th Tirthankar, or the Kalki. The names are many, but the truth is one. Everyone who believes in God in every religion are expecting this one Savior, Messiah, the one who is the God, the protector of this world, who is expected to be coming at the end of the world. So every religion till date is waiting for that someone, that some special God who's gonna come in the end. But who is he? Now I declare the truth that I observed in my lifetime for the past 15 years and gained knowledge about the final coming of God. We will be seeing this in 3 different parts in 3 different videos. The first part is the time frame or the time cycle or the Kalachakra. Here we will be seeing about the time, the year when the final coming of God will happen. The second part is the place. We will be looking into where this final coming of God will be. And the third part is who is this final coming of God or the Kalki avatar? Who is he? Stay tuned and watch all the 3 videos so that it will be easy for you to connect the dots. And there is no space for bluffing here because I'm gonna provide you with all the proofs you need. So let's get into this video. Let's start with the part 1 of the final coming of God, which is the time frame or the time cycle or the Kalachakra. This time frame has been classified into 3 phases: phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. In phase 1, it's all about the first coming or the secret coming. The phase 2 is known as the penance phase, and phase 3 is known as the advent coming. For your kind information, the Supreme God has already arrived and is undergoing the second phase, that is the penance phase. The current world is searching due to lack of knowledge, so it's hard for anyone to connect the dots without this knowledge. Before digging deep into this topic, I would like to share some information about the Kalachakra or the time frame. As per Indian mythology, the Kalachakra is classified into 4 yugas. The first one is known as the Satya Yuga. The second one is known as the Treta Yuga. The third one is known as the Dwapara Yuga. And the fourth one is known as the Kali Yuga. There are certain calculations to calculate the time period of each yuga, and if you dig deep into this calculation, you will know that the Chatur Yuga has been repeated 28 times. That is, all the 4 yugas, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga has been repeated 28 times each. And the period we are living now is considered to be the 28th and the final Kali Yuga. And that is why I am in a situation to make this video now. Chatur in Tamil language means a square having 4 sides, and Chatur Yuga refers to the 4 yugas that I have mentioned before. Talking about the time period of each yuga, the Kali Yuga's time period has been declared as 4,32,000 years or 432,000 years. And if you multiply this by 2, you will get the time period of the Dwapar Yuga. If you multiply that by 3, you will get the time period of Treta Yuga. And if you multiply that by 4, you will get the time period of Satya Yuga. As we saw, the time period of Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. In many mythologies and Indian holy books, it has been declared that the final avatar of God will happen only during the end of Kali Yuga. This is the information most people are having. That is, in the end of Kali Yuga, God will be coming to the earth. That is correct, and I have no objection to it. We all know that Kali Yuga is going on, and it is 5,120 years since it started. People are believing that there are some 4,27,000 years left for the avatar to come to this earth. But not all informations are accessible to all the people. And what they didn't know is time period of this final Kali Yuga, which is the 28th Kali Yuga, is only 5,000 years. At the same time, the Kali Yuga, which happened before for 27 times, has its time period for 4,32,000 years, but the final Kali Yuga is only for 5,000 years. This information remains as an untold secret, and I'm gonna provide you with all the proofs. Let's go back to our history. Two persons had declared that the time period of Kali Yuga is only for 5,000 years. One is Aryabhatta. He is a great well-known astronomer and mathematician who belonged to the 5th century. In his notes, he had calculated the time period of Kali Yuga and declared it as 5,000 years. Another person is Vallar, also known as Ramalinga Swamihal, one of the most famous Tamil saints and also considered to be the final saint who followed Saivism. He lived in the 19th century. Vallar wrote the holy book named Thiru Arutpa, where he wrote more than 5,000 songs and compiled it into 6 parts known as Thirumaraigal. Along with the songs, he also wrote statements and letters with his signature mentioned below. There are also few prophecies written by him in this book where he mentioned about Kali Yuga. Let's check that out. You will find this portion in his 6th edition of Thiru Arutpa known as Aram Tirumurai. This is completely written in Tamil language and I will explain it to you in English. The title goes by the name The End of Kali Yuga. Here you can see he has calculated the period of Kali Yuga and stated it as 4,32,000 years. But in the next line, he declares that this particular Kali Yuga we are living in only has 5,000 years. And if you see the last line, he had mentioned that the Kali Yuga will be over in the next 27 years. So let us do the calculation. He wrote this letter on 1872. So let's add 1872 plus 27. You will get 1899. So according to his calculation, Kali Yuga ends by 1900. So next, let us see something very interesting. Now, we are gonna interconnect the ideology of Kali Yuga and the final coming of God with 3 religions. That is Hinduism, Christianity and Islam. So, according to Aryabhatta, the Kali Yuga ends in 5,000 years. And that 5,000 years, if you compare it with the Christian calendar, it goes back to 1900 AD. And even Vallar connects to the same 1900 AD as the end of Kali Yuga. In terms of Islam, apart from the Quran, there are other holy books named Hadith, where they declare that a new ruler will be born into this world to end the darkness by the year Hijri 1300. And that Hijri 1300 also refers to the Christian calendar year 1900 AD. So this is how all the religions have a same pattern. I hope that the dots are connected and you can see that all the religions refer to the same timeline. That is according to the Christian calendar year 1900 AD, 1900 AD. So the next proof was given by Saint Narada Mahamuni in his book Kalki Purana. He states that at the end of Kali Yuga, that is 5000 years, the final incarnation of God will happen. And he just didn't stop right there and gave us a hint stating that a kingdom ruled by a queen will come to an end after 60 years. So, can you guess who might be the queen? It is none other than Queen Victoria. Though he did not mention any name stating Queen Victoria, we can understand this by looking at our history. A kingdom ruled by a queen for about 60 years will match to the period of Queen Victoria. The next proof was given by Saindra Mahamuni through his prophecies, which was written thousands of years back. The most surprising factor in his prophecy is he had mentioned the name of Queen Victoria as the final ruler of Kali Yuga. But that's not it. He also mentioned all the big names who ruled in this Kali Yuga along with their ruling period. Sounds very interesting, right? Let's check it out. As you see, this text is also in Tamil language and I will explain it to you in English. As you can see here, he had mentioned all the names of the rulers who ruled in Kali Yuga along with their ruling time. So let's start from the top. It states that Parikshit Maharaja for 500 years, Janame Jain for 300 years, Narendran for 298 years, Salindran for 96 years, Vikramadityan for 2000 years, Salivaganar for 380 years, Bojan for 500 years, Apachirayar for 696 years, Kartas for 85 years, Islam for 95 years, Mrs. Victoria for 60 years, and white people for 40 years. This accounts to a total of 5050 years. So, if you compare this with the Christian calendar, the 5050 years matches to 1950 AD. And that's how Saindra Mahamuni, through his prophecies, stated the rulers who dominated the Kali Yuga. In addition to all this, Lord Krishna during the Dwapara Yuga, during his preaching to Ganga Devi, had mentioned that at the end of Kali Yuga, that is after 5000 years, the golden period will start. And he refers to the golden period as the arrival of the Kalki avatar. And also, Veera Brahma Garu from Telugu origin had also mentioned that Veera Bhoga Vasandarayar, who is the Kalki avatar, will arrive at the end of Kali Yuga, that is 5000 years. So, if you look into all these prophecies and proofs, we can hereby declare that everything matches the same timeline, the same year which is 1900 AD. So, without this knowledge and wisdom, it would be hard for anyone to understand the time frame of the final coming of God or the Kalki avatar. I would like to remind you about something which I told you earlier in this video. While talking about the final coming of God and his time frame, I already informed you that this has to be categorized into 3 phases. As we know, the first phase is known as the secret coming. The second phase is known as the penance phase, and the third phase is known as the Advent coming. What if I tell you that the phase 1 or the secret coming of Kalki avatar has already happened and it's over? For your kind information, the secret coming of Kalki avatar is over. It started on 1900 AD and ended on 1976 AD in a small village in Pudukkottai district of Tamil Nadu in India. Since 1976, the phase 2 or the penance phase is been going on. To know about this in detail, stay tuned and watch the next 2 videos to get more information regarding the Kalki avatar, about where he's gonna come and who is he. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to put your thoughts in the comment box and do like, share and subscribe. I will meet you in the next video with more information. Thank you once again.